What's going on, y'all? Hope you're having a great day, morning, or evening. It's your boy Playmaker Wave with the playbook, and y'all read the title, man. How to make $2,000 a week trading. Realistically, how to do so as well. Now, if this is your first time on the channel, welcome. I want to appreciate giving this video a chance. Make sure to hit that bell and sub button because we don't just post weekly content like this, but we also post weekly crypto analysis, weekly stock analysis, and most importantly, we live stream and live trade every day, London session 3 and EST on this very same channel. Speaking of which, if you go to the Friday's live stream on the 21st, not only did we break this setup down, but we also broke down a lot of free game. Immunity members also caught this nasty setup during Tokyo session the night prior. For 3-0 this week. We've only lost 2 trades so far this month with 12-0 last month. You can check all that stuff out by going to the first link in the description and clicking the free signal and free telegram. This video is going to be a little bit longer, I think, so I just want to get straight into it, y'all. I get this question all the time, right? Hey, Wick, how can I make $100 a day? How can I make this much? How can I make this much a day? What lot size I need to do for this? What I need to do for that? So this video is going to help y'all out and give y'all the game to figure this stuff out on y'all's own, y'all. So make sure to like this video, watch to the very end, because I'm about to give y'all some serious game right now. All right, so this video is talking about $2,000, but you can literally do this with any account size and see how much is realistic for your account to make, and also to see how much you need to make what your goal is on a daily basis. It's also for this strategy is also for people that are already profitable consistently. If you're not consistently profitable yet, again, you can still do this to figure out the math and the game plan, but this strategy works best if you have a good run rate and a good strategy already. We want to make $2,000 a week, right? So this is the first thing you got to do. Divide that by 5 because there's 5 traded days in a week. So that means you need to make at least $400 a day. Now, how are you going to make $400 a day? You got a few options right here. So $400, you could divide that by 2. So that means you can risk $200 and go for 1 to 2 risk reward ratio setups. So $100 go for 1 to 2 risk reward ratio setup. That means whatever you risk, you made 2 times that amount. So that math is mathing because, you know, 200 times 2 would equal 400, right? And we do that 5 times, Monday through Friday, you can make 2,000 a week. Okay, you can either do that, or you can do 400 divided by 3, which would give us 133.33, right? So you risk $135, right? And then if you do, let's just round it up to 134, or just say 135, right? And then you go for what a 3 risk reward ratio setup, that's $405, you see? And again, you just do that 5 times, you make $2,000. And again, 1 to 3 risk reward ratio setups are easy to find as well, right? So here's a 1 to 6, here's a 1 to 2, 1 to 4, 1 to 4, 1 to 2, right? 1 to 3, 1 to 7, 1 to 6, 1 to 5. So these are very simple to find, okay? Now, if y'all don't know how to find this risk reward ratio tool, I told y'all this video is going to be just nothing but just pure game. This is what you want to do. You want to go all the way to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You click this arrow, and then you click long and short position, and then you just star them, okay? After you star them, then you can have it as a bookmark, and you can place them wherever, and then figure out what your game plan is going to be. You can adjust the stop loss, the TP, and you see how the numbers change here. But this is going to help you know what before you take the trade, if the trade's worth even taking, but also how much you could potentially expect to make off this setup, okay? So now that we talked about the math of how much you need to risk to make 2,000 a week, let's talk about account balances in order to achieve this goal, right? So you got a few options. So let's say we have a $2,500 account we're trading on. Okay, let's say we have a $2,500 account. If you risk 5%, which would be $125 per trade, and you go for a 1 to 3 risk reward ratio setup, that's $375 per day. You do that 5 times a week, that's almost 2,000 a week, just under. So with a $2,500 account, risking 5%, going for 1 to 3 short ratio setups, you can almost make $2,000 a week. Now, if you have a $3,000 account and you risk 5% per trade, that's $150. And you go for a 1 to 3 short ratio setup, that's $450. You do that 5 times out the week, that's $2,250. All right. Now, if you have a $3,500 account and you risk 5%, that's $175. You go for 1 to 3 short ratio setups, that's $525. You got 5 times of the week, $2,625, right? Now, let's say you don't catch a 1 to 3. Let's say you catch a 1 to 2. Right? 105, 175 times 2. Do that 5 times out the week, $1,750, right? So this is just to help you get an idea of what's a good account balance to make this on. Obviously, you have a prop firm account, you can do this a lot easier. You can literally make $100 a day, or not $100 a day, that's another video. You can literally make $2,000 a week off of a 20, 25K or 50K account very easily. But let's say you have a $4,000 account, risking 5%, that's $200. So with the $4,000 account, you can go for 1 to 2 short ratio setups, and you can make $2,000 a week. All right, y'all. So it's literally that simple, y'all. All it takes is math. And once you get the math down, then all it takes is the execution. So again, you need to have a good game plan that's consistent, that's going to give you a high warm weight, that's going to give you a lot of opportunities to catch these big moves and things like that, y'all. So interested in joining the advanced play signal room, y'all, make sure to hit those links in the description. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description, y'all. Join the free signal, free Telegram. If you're interested in how to identify these levels, my signal service, my mentorship program, make sure to hit those links in the description, y'all. But before you make a decision, let me tell you a little bit about those details. Advanced play signal room, we trade Tokyo session exclusively with the members. We trade London session and then New York. Just like the Sunday chart analysis I drop in the free signal room, I drop one every day during New York session called the New York price watch list. This is where I go over the trades we took during Tokyo session, London session, and possible setups going into New York. I don't just say we're looking for buys or looking for sells. I explain why we're looking for buys, why we're looking for sells, and then I take it a step further and go over key price points to look for entries and exits on. As you can see here, I call this signal. You see I'm walking y'all through what's going on with the trades we're in. I'm giving y'all updates to what I talked about in the New York price watch list. And then of course you see me showing y'all screenshots to visually show y'all what's going on behind the scenes, or what I see on my end behind the scenes. All right, we also have exclusive live streams that we go live during New York news events at least twice a week. And just like the London session lives, if you missed the live, they're recorded and posted in here so you can watch them when you get a chance. You have access to over 500 videos of daily chart analysis and weekly live streams. And in fact, you have access to even the ones last year in 2022. Then there's also the pinned messages like the account size key, the student and member group chat, and much more. Now, I also have the course, of course. The course doesn't just teach you my trading strategy, it also teaches you how to read the charts, because that's what I teach y'all. You saw I had no indicators, no trend lines. It's simply just market flow and trading and entering and exiting off key price levels. Now, all the stuff that I just went over, you get access to all that stuff in the course channel. So that way, not only do you have the step-by-step playbook of how to look and read any chart at all times, but you have ongoing chart analysis, ongoing education for life. Now, I also have one-on-one sessions. One-on-one sessions also comes with access to the advanced play signal room and the student member group chat. That way you can earn while you learn, but then you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded an hour long, but you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded in an hour long and they're sent to you same day. Those are yours to keep for life. So if you're interested in that, hit those links in the description. If y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram at playmaker_way. Also make sure to follow me on there, and TikTok _playmakerway_. I post daily on both pages. And I'll see y'all next time I'm live or next time I post a video. Peace. We out.